Green Bay Packers. Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Olson. It's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. And he's going to be stopped out at the line to begin this ball game.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. Quick hitting slant there. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That pass play good for 22. 1st down for Houston.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drop for the loss of a yard.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, we're able to get you down for a loss.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. From the gun, here's Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and 1. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
Okay, right? Beetle blue. Come on, set. 53, 6, mega. Hut, hut.
Love to throw to get started. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And that one had too much behind it. It's into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And he'll get about 5.
Joe Mixon, ball carrier. He was brought down at the 26. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. They'll go play action with Stroud. Got it open downfield on the crossing route. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It is a big-time play for Houston. 32 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
On first down, it's Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. He'll get this out to the left flat. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They get 25 on that connection. It's good for a Texans first down.
Here we go.
Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
With the 16-yard line. And he brings up 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
Now, Stroud. A hit as he threw. The pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Trying to keep this drive moving, but it's 3rd and 8. Laporta in motion. From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. Wade Walker. He's into drop for sacks, and that will bring up 4th down. Out is Younghoe Koo to try the field goal. It'll be a 44-yard attempt. Koo's kick is good. And the Texans will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Smack, red. Down. Hut.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. To the right side here, pass is caught, and he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
And it doesn't really matter who you put on him, Mike. When you want to play one-on-one man coverage against a receiver like this, there's not a whole lot else you can do. It's hard to put help over the top because the ball's being thrown out by the sidelines. I like playing in and out. I like playing zone. Somebody underneath, somebody over the top. Share the responsibility. But that's not what they're doing. That's straight man coverage. Quarterback sees the matchup. There's no question where the ball's going to go.
A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Green Bay first down.
Okay, ready? Red, cycle. Ready. Black Eagle, Black Ultra. Set.
From the gun, it's Love. That one caught. That's Matthew Golden. And he's going to take it into the end zone. It's a touchdown. There is a penalty marker down, but it looks like this one's going to hold up. Will Lutz now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Packers move out to a 7-3 lead.
Texans 3.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Laporta in motion. Stroud to throw here on first down. He'll get that out to Mixon. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Brings up second and 2 at the 43-yard line.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 7-3 is our score. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. From the 43, here's second down and 2.
On the quick, right?
Stroud. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Brings up third and 1.
19 tackle. Hey, one more.
They'll try and run for this with Mixon. Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. Going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's fourth down. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. He's going to have a Texans first down as the defense nowhere to be found. They picked up 20 on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
To throw, it's Stroud. This is intercepted. And the Packers are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10.
Ready, set.
Drive will start on the ground. Room to run at the 40. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And they're not going to run it down. He goes all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown. touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
All right.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. Forced to his right, and he's going to have to eat this one. And down he goes. Micah Parsons. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Stroud. Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. Well, that helps to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
And after being shut down in the opening quarter, he makes his first catch here with that one, and they're going to need to continue to build off this if they plan on leaving here today with a win.
Throwing is Stroud. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he will score. Touchdown, Texans. His 12th touchdown of the year. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then the beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Flag blue. Here we go. Yellow, 22. Blue stripe, ready.
On 1st down, it's Love. Once to his right, taking off, and he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. A gain of 14, good for a quick 1st down.
Anytime the quarterback has the ability to extend the play with his legs, it just puts so much pressure on the defense. Here you are thinking you have all the routes manned up, there's nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he breaks the pocket, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And with that run, this back is closing in on almost 100 yards for the game today, Mike. He's had a lot of those good chunk plays. This defense has not had a great answer for him so far.
Here we go, here we go. 60 red, red, cycle.
A 2nd down throw for Love. Rolling right. He's going to look for the home run ball. And that is incomplete. But a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Check, strike. Hut.
Back to the ground after the penalty. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Packers.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
White. Drill green. Set.
Love to throw it on first down. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Daniil Hunter in there to drop him. That time, it's a loss of 7.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play. That's exactly what they did.
And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down coming up.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Field black. Here we go. Set. 50. Green. Green jack. Fury. Yellow. Hut.
From the gun on third down, it's Love. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Packers. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
This is one of those cases, Mike, where the play caller understands, I got 3 points in my back pocket. There's no need here to be conservative. Let's keep this drive alive and see if we can come away with a touchdown. But instead of just trying to pick up the first down, they go for the big one, and it's a perfect throw, great catch, and they come away with 6.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Laporta in motion. On 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. The toss left side, caught by his running back.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's 2nd and 2. From the gun, here's Stroud. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
That is caught. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal.
18. That's it.
Mixon. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their 2nd. As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. Backed up to the 3. It's 2nd and goal. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And he's in. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Houston. On is Koo for the point after. The kick is good. And the Texans are back within 4. It's 21-17. Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Black 40. Field, black.
Loves to throw on 1st and 10. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
Edo blue. Let's go now. 45, white. Ready?
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That's to the left side and taken in by Golden. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
This one is caught by Luke Musgrave. And he's close to another 1st down. He'll step out right at that 1st down marker.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And that'll be a gain of 2 and a 1st down. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this 1st half. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. This a 46-yard attempt. The Texans going to go ahead and use their 1st timeout here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. The Packers going to call out the field goal unit. This a 46-yard attempt. Lutz's kick is good. We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break, come back, 2nd half of that. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Set to kick off.
3rd quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
Ultra. Go out. Ready. Smith red. Cut.
The 3rd quarter begins with a run. And he works past the 40, taking down after a gain of 7.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and
2. Here's second and 2.
Let's go. Set.
To throw is Love. On the run to the right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. It is a big-time play for the Packers. It's a gain of 43 yards. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. And he's in! Touchdown, Green Bay. That is second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
The kick by Lutz is good. And the Packers will extend his third quarter lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On first down, it's Stroud. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught. And he is out of bounds at the 45. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
18. That's it.
They'll run with Mixon. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
brings up second and 9.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
18. Let's go. 19 Texans.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. And that is incomplete.
Ever so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and they come out to the 20-yard line.
And they're on 20-yard line.
You, yellow. Set, ready. 36, mega. Trouble, start the pass.
On first and 10, here's Love. The outside, it's brought in by Golden. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Smash, 50, grit, green jack. Blaster, 6.
On second down, Love. He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 20-yard pickup there. Good for a Green Bay first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Black, 95. Gold pink. Red, cycle. Set.
From the gun, it's Love. Right here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Throwing on second down, Love. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. A big gainer for Green Bay. 41 yards.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Ready up.
Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it first and
Here
goal.
we go. Fly blue, black 40. Ready?
Back to throw is Love. Forced out wide. That is hot. What a job on the scramble. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Packers. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. They always say, Craig, that's a dangerous throw to make, but they executed for the touchdown.
This is one of those plays, Mike, where it's like, no, yes, right? The ball comes out of his hand, and everybody on the sidelines holding their breath. That is the cardinal rule. Never throw the ball back across the middle of the field, but sometimes you get away with it. In this case, results in a touchdown.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. To throw here on first down. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. First down. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
On play action. Stroud. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. They'll come up here, first and 10.
First down, Texans.
Here's Stroud. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He's looking for Joe Mixon coming out of the backfield. And it'll lead to a second down. Throwing is Stroud. That one too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on fourth down.
Why, Tony? Look at high.
To throw is Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession, and that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on fourth down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead, but it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop, and that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
That's tipped and intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Mike, there is a common phrase used in every defensive meeting room across the NFL, and it goes, tips and overthrows, gotta get those. And we saw it here why. When that ball goes up in the air, the offense is trying to swat it down. They're trying to knock it down incomplete. And what are the defenders doing? They're hoping that ball falls right into their chest, and they have a shot to come away with the interception.
On first and 10, here's Stroud. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Second and 10.
Here we go.
Stroud going to set up to throw. They try to work the screen with Mixon. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
They need to get it to the 27. This is third down. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. That pass play good for 22. First down for Houston. So, three quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. He's got Laporta open on the left side. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Second and a yard.
Here we go. Hey, Keys, what's up? Good.
Here's Stroud. That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up third down now.
Okay. Hey, kick.
They will work the middle with Mixon. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks. And set up fourth down.
Brings up fourth down.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down. Back to throw. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Let's go now. Black on right, 33. Yep.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. Out to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Room to run at the 35. Still going. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. 3 touchdowns for him. Numbers 6, 7, and 8 on the season. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Packers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
17.
Touchdown, Lutz gonna send this one away. This one is gonna sail through the end zone for a touchdown. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
That'll be taken in. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the Packers have recovered the football. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds. I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
And he's going to have a Texans first down as this defense can't come up with the play they needed. They surrender a gain of 17 on 4th down. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Stroud to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Can't ask for much more. On the screen, they gain 19 yards and a first down.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight, they continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. Good work. The defender bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is not for the worst. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
4 yards off the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Fight, 60. Here we go. Set, go. Black ultra, red, yellow. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
On the set.
1st and 10. Now a give up the middle, and he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Second and 7.
12, 10.
They'll stick with him again. And he's going to have a 1st down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense. Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Second and 5.
Ultra, shot, set.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he will have the 1st down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
Set.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley.
They'll take over at 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
On the quick, right? Tony. Run.
A run here with Mixon. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He was brought down at the 26. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd down, they need 7.
All right.
They'll go play action with Stroud. To the right side here, pass is caught. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. It is a big-time play for Houston. 42 yards.
1st down, Texans.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Forward. South. 18.
Stroud. He'll get that out to Mixon. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. And it'll bring up second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Now, that's right. 18. That's right.
Laporta in motion.
Right.
Throwing on second down. Stroud. Pressure gets there. Down he goes. Micah Parsons, too tough to stop. Gets in to bring him down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
18.
Now, Stroud. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. That's seemingly pretty silly with 1 second left in the game. Still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Here we go. One final play. And that final throw here is intercepted. And the Packers are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game